Hello friends, welcome back to another video on the channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Fran and today we are setting up our May currently inked page in my Sterling Ink B6 2025 daily planner that I actually do not use as like a planner at all. I use this as my main daily journal, and I use the monthly intro page for my currently inked for that month. And so what I normally do with my currently inked is I have all of the sticker kits picked out beforehand, and it's actually the sticker kits that help guide what colors I choose for the month. But before diving into the month of May, here's a quick summary of the month of April. I absolutely adored the month of April. I used all the pens pretty equally, with the top pen, I think, being my chai latte shape of heart. But it was such a joy to write with all of those pens in April. So I would have to say April so far is my favorite month of the year. And so let's go ahead and set up May so you can see what we have prepared for this month. So every month I try to use a different sticker or like ink bottle stamp, and so today we're using an ink bottle stamp from one of my Everyday Explorers mini kits. And instead of stamping the currently inked banner up top, I'm stretching myself by writing the title myself. I'm not particularly pleased with my handwriting, but it will have to do because I'm not going to redo this page. So for the month of May, I decided to forego a default black ink pen because I did not use my black ink pen for my journals, at least, at all for the month of April. So for the month of May, I have selected 4 non-black inks for 4 new pens. So while I wait for the stamp ink to dry, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the sticker kits for this month. Obviously, for the monthly spread, we're using the Coffee Monsters Co. month of May sticker kit. I have some old journaling deco kits from Sadie Stickers that I'm showing here. This first one, or there's 2 Sadie Stickers kits that I'm using, and then I'm using another mini kit from Letters to Apollo. I believe this one is called Garden. A lot of neutral browns and greens, which I love having every month, and so very excited to use that. And then for a 4th kit for the month, Letters to Apollo full journaling kit, and I believe this one was called Bluebell Cottage. And I usually go with 4 or 5 different kits or color focused kits to help me pick a variety of inks. And so from my ink log, I pick some swatches here that I feel go with the sticker kits. I just love the visual of seeing the swatch cards on top of all of the sticker pages, just to see if I like how everything mixes and blends together, or not mixes, but like complements one another, just making sure that I can use pens on more than one kit, so that way I'm not kind of like stuck with using one pen per every kit. So enough of me talking, let's go ahead and talk about the colors and swatches for today. So the first ink that I'm going to be using this month is going to be the Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil. And you saw this ink recently. This is a sample from Journal with Jazz, and I am putting this ink in my new TWSBI Eco Caffe Bronze, and I have this in an extra fine nib. TWSBI Ecos all have stainless steel nibs, so very happy to bring a stainless steel nib back into, well, not back into the fold, but bringing an Eco back into my lineup. So very excited to have this as my neutral brown color for the month. And I actually didn't fully ink up the pens before this video, so you'll see me inking up the pens live here, in addition to dipping them. So That's the first pen and ink combo for the month. And now the second ink for this month is going to be another, not another, but me and pink. Sometimes we do really well and sometimes we don't. But I'm going to be using the Hachimonjiya Kubosakura Bloom Pink, again from Journal with Jazz, and I'm going to put that ink in my Sailor Pro Gear Slim Tako. And the Tako, I believe, has a 14 karat gold medium fine nib. And so a Sailor medium fine is, I would say, even thinner than the TWSBI Eco extra fine. So I'm curious to see how this light pink comes out with the Tako pen. Definitely as I'm writing, it's very light for my comfort, but when the ink dries up, it's still pretty legible. So I'm going to give this a shot and hope I can make it through the whole month with this pink in my lineup. All right, that is the second that is the second pen for this month. And now the third color is also from my Journal with Jazz ink haul, and this one is the Sailor Blue Black Matcha Latte ink, and I'm going to fill this up in my Sailor Pro Gear Slim Sakuramochi, and this pen also has a 14 karat gold medium fine nib. I don't know what it is, but this shade of green ink, like, it just really, I just really love using it. I feel like I could use this kind of green ink all year round, like this green with like a sesame oil or a brown sugar from Lennon Toolbar, and then like another like dusty blue. I feel like I could use those colors all year round. But anyways, I'm very excited for this combination as well. I just feel so far, even though the pens seem very like fall-esque, I feel like the inks go really well together. And so my fourth and final ink for today is going to be Wearingeul Dorothy. And I shared this ink from my Made Love Well ink sample haul in March. And I am putting this Wearingeul ink in my Pilot Kakuno, the Dreamy Blue or the Madoromi Blue in a steel fine nib or stainless steel fine nib. And oh my gosh, every time I bring out a Pilot Kakuno, I just forget how smooth that nib is. So again, I'm really excited to and see how it does with this Wearingeul ink. I think this is the first time I'm putting a Wearingeul ink in a Pilot, or just using a Wearingeul ink in general. Alright friends, so the ink has dried. You could see I smudged the pink ink already. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let me know what you think about this month's lineup, if we are pen or ink twins. Looking forward to hearing from you all. Give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye!